Welcome to the video, guys. Today we're with Mr. Number One here, ex Mr. Number One, Mr. Nightmare. And Nightmare, how
Yo,
are you
hello.
today, my guy?
Yeah, I'm very good. I just got into the meta, and yeah, I'm happy to be on your channel.
All right. Well, thank you so much. For those of you who don't know you, could you maybe give like a little insights to what you've accomplished inside of your Clash mini career?
Yeah, I was top one for a long time. I
Hmm.
got 3 times CMC Cup winner, two times Ollie Cup second place,
Hmm.
1 time first place, and yeah,
Wow.
it's the cup qualifier, and yeah,
Very, very
and I'm a
impressive,
mob player.
impressive stuff
Yeah.
here. Hopefully, this goes on for the future. And so, why don't
Hopefully.
you jump into a game, and then we'll talk about the meta and your thoughts on the different brawlers, different heroes. And
All right.
so, here going up against a barbarian king. What is going inside of your head? What do you want to do here?
I wanna firstly I wanna place my moss
Hmm.
against Barb King, so push it back, and yeah, this should be easy first round.
Yeah. Okay. With that musketeer like pushing back barbarian king.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get your thoughts a bit on the new meta, with like the reworks of like a car like Bowler. What are your thoughts on the new
I mean,
Bowler
I didn't
rework?
really play it that
Hmm.
much, but I can say my stuff. So the bowl is not pretty good right now, in my opinion,
Hmm.
because the three energy it can't really always get it, you know.
Hmm.
It always dies quick, and yeah.
Hmm.
But
So,
I didn't really play much, so I can't really say much there.
all right, but do you think it's they're making changes in the right way when it comes to dealing with a card like the Bowler and seeing how strong it was for during last season?
Yeah.
Making removing the clash ability.
Yeah, I like that they removed it for sure. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so
Because
reduce
Clash is just so random, and yeah, everyone
exactly.
hates Clash.
I think that they're going in the right way when it comes to changing such minis, so that's always good to see.
Uh, my enemy is AFK, or did he just give up?
He was like, "I'm going up against Nightmare. I'm out here." um, but
So we
anyways,
don't count this game, I guess.
no, we will. It's a good game just to get like your thoughts on the meta and the game here, and not
All right.
really focusing about the match if the guy is just not playing. Maybe another hero here that I would want to get your thoughts on would be the Royal Champion. Is
Yeah, the
it
Royal.
how what are your first impressions on the rework?
Firstly, I thought it's a very good. One day before the balances came out,
Hmm.
they posted it, and I thought Royal Champion was gonna be so OP. But it's just not. I played her a couple of times, and I just saw it never gets the 2 bounces.
Hmm.
It doesn't have the invincibility anymore,
Hmm.
and it's just not good in this meta. No.
All right. All right, trying to get that Archer prediction. Damn. Wow. Big brains. Big brain prediction here.
Yeah, my enemy is not playing,
All right.
so
That's
I
okay.
can't really comment this game.
That's all right. That's all right.
I think World Champion just the invincibility back
Hmm.
because it was very important for it to clutch up some games. And yeah, just go back and maybe get like hit speed buff or something.
So you're definitely on the side that they went in the wrong direction when it comes to reworking the World Champions, making it basically useless.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Why don't you jump?
Next.
Why don't you jump into another game here, and let's hopefully hope your opponent actually gets something done here. All right.
Yeah, hopefully.
Barbarian King. So same method here, going for a musketeer, pushing back that Barbarian
Yeah.
King. Let's see what happens.
All right.
All right,
Oh.
we're currently seeing a P.E.K.K.A. I personally think P.E.K.K.A. is very very strong as a 4 elixir mini. What are your thoughts? Do you think they should have maybe nerfed the P.E.K.K.A. a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. The damage the packet deals is just incredible.
Hmm.
Like 12 damage for like not for elixir, for 12 elixir is just
Yeah,
incredibly. And yeah, and the tanking, yeah, it's
yeah.
just.
I think maybe they should have touched like maybe going into the hit speed, or you maybe reduce. You think maybe hit speed was the right choice? Could have been the right choice, or maybe
I
HP.
think HP. I think
HP.
HP.
Okay. All right.
Alright, so I'm gonna make my the play I love with the pancake.
Yeah, that's
If I get the pancake, I mostly do this play, and
wow.
I love it.
The first time I saw it, it was
Wait,
on.
what the?
Oh no!
What?
What? Wait. Who's? Are you win trading live? Nightmare.
No.
Okay.
No, no.
All right. That's okay. That's okay. Well, we'll just keep on like the conversation going here. Um, what I meant was that pancaker play. When I first saw it, I was like, "What are they doing? What is happening on the screen here?" And because
Yeah,
for like the first like 3 or 4 rounds, I was like, you were playing. It was the enemy number one cup, and I think you were playing
yeah.
against another
Put.
Putti. I think Putti, and I was like,
He played
what?
with healing ranger, and I played without healing
Yeah,
ranger. Yeah.
and I was like, what are these two
Wait,
Archer
did he
Queen?
make break? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
All right, he's playing.
okay, wow. Pekka level 2 here.
So what was the question again? Well, yeah.
I mean, what was it? My question was, I was like, I couldn't understand your pancaker positioning, and then it's actually Ilya that mentioned to me that the pancaker on the Archer Queen would boost, I think,
Yeah,
the damage,
yeah,
and hit speed.
yeah. No hit speed, not, but the damage, and it gives heal. So the ability pops at the last point. It could, and yeah, and if the Arch Queen does the ability, it gets 2 damage for every shot it does. So it makes 6 damage per second. You
Wow.
know,
Yeah.
it's a very,
Yeah,
very,
yeah, yeah.
very off for the Arch
All right,
Queen.
let's cross fingers. That's the next opponent here actually plays the
Yeah.
game, because I'm starting to question top ladder here inside of Clash Mini.
I mean, if this opponent is not playing again, we can make this often. That you comment my games.
All right. Here, so here going for double tanks first round against Wave Master. You care to maybe explain why?
I didn't get anything else, so
Okay.
that was kind of only because of that.
All right.
But Wave Master, a very good start against.
Yes.
Probably Golden Giant, a very good start against
True.
Wave Master.
Going up against a level 12 Wave Master here. But that's okay.
I mean, that's unfair.
That's all right. That's
So-
all right. It'd still be. I mean, the thing is, these games. I was like, is he? I mean, once you're top 10 in the world, you're probably going to be facing great players. Like you're very likely to face great players, and then you're going up against level 12, 2 AFK opponents, and one level 12 Wave Master.
I didn't understand that.
If that's how your ladder goes, then I'd like to get your account, my guy. All right. I mean, here on so just if we're talking about purely the matchup, Golden Giant here gonna be a very strong pick. Just always getting that healing off of that stun. Now I really liked your play here to go Golden Giant. You launched the Golden Giant so that the Wave Master would distract the Golden Giant and just heal him up with all these stuns.
I played my Arch Queen high, so the Wave Master goes back to the Golden Giant. So that was the reason why I did that.
Very nice.
Yeah, but I mean, the level 12 Wave Master isn't really doing much work, so...
Yeah, true. That's all right, it's just some things we can't really control here. So are you trying to maybe trying to catch a Healing Ranger or Dark Goblin with the Fisherman, or just
I'm gonna let it for the last game if it comes to that.
Okay.
I usually don't play the Fisher often in this deck, just if it's like in problematic situations, if the enemy's playing training camp and I can't do anything against it, then the Fisher is very good in the solution.
All right. I'd like to get your thoughts also, Wiki, on the training camp rework here, with a new ability that
Yeah,
every units beside the training camp would get +1 damage every 7 seconds.
this was one of the things I like the most in this reworks. Because now it's just balanced, and if you play against like a witch, your archer queen or the thing on the training camp doesn't have 20 bows.
True.
And yeah,
Yeah, true, true, true. I think these
it's like,
reworks really were
yeah,
spot
so it was
on.
kind yeah, so it's kind of balanced for the two things beside the training camp to get one both every 7 seconds. And yeah, I like that change.
Yeah. And how about talking about gizmos here? How about the Wartooth? What are your thoughts on this brand new change here, making allies get 30% attack speed and immune to control effects for 3 seconds every 5 seconds? What are your
Um,
first thoughts on that?
I don't really like this change. I don't know why the hit speed, the word to it is there for immunity. I don't know why hit speed. Should I join the next game?
Yeah, sure, sure, if you want. Yeah.
All right. I don't really like this change. I
Okay.
don't know why they did such a change, but yeah,
Yeah, I mean, for me at least, I didn't think Wartooth needed much change, but I do understand that when you're playing like Wave Master or a deck relying on the stun, that
yeah,
is going to be pretty much a like nearly impossible game
yeah,
for you to win.
yeah.
But for you, it's not a step into the right direction.
No,
Okay, all right. So here, despite the Archer Queen nerf here to its invisibility, you're still playing her. Uh,
yeah.
do you care to comment on that change? Do you think it's going to be you think Archer Queen is still going to be a top tier hero inside of this meta?
Yeah, the nerf didn't really do much. It was just 0.5 seconds for the invincibility, and yeah, the Archer Queen is still pretty solid. And yeah,
So you think maybe they were a little too nice on the Archer Queen nerf?
yeah,
Okay, okay, okay.
because the Archer Queen, I mean, I won like every game with the Archer Queen, and even against Shield mains, I won many games. So,
Okay, all right. All right, so here definitely again going up against probably the toughest matchup you can face as an Archer Queen player with that Battle Healer Shield Maiden combo. I know that a priority of yours is definitely going to be that mini P.E.K.K.A, but it's definitely going to be a tough mission for you. Are you trying to maybe, so right now he's placing the Shield Maiden in the spot where your Fisherman couldn't really pull her. That's also
yeah, that's the problem.
that's very well played by Dreamscop here, because you would have to commit 6 elixir to for the Fisherman to get any type
Yeah.
of value. But here it seems like, oof, wow, the reflection. Yeah, reflection here. Dreamscop here really playing flawlessly against your Archer Queen. He definitely had the solid matchup, but he
Yeah, but
still played
he
it
played
perfectly
well.
here. Yeah. All right, let's go to another match
All
here.
right, so real champion.
World champion,
Champion.
so world
This
champion.
matchup, I like this matchup with Archer Queen now. Since the clash is removed, I like this matchup. Before, I didn't like the matchup, but now I actually like it. Because the Royal Champ had invincibility, had the clash, but now it just don't has the invincibility, so my Archer Queen can just strike her, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
And you can see the Royal Champion isn't doing anything. It's just...
Yeah, she feels super underwhelming now. Like, and even your opponents here definitely showing us how to play the game here. Ewiz World Champions first lane. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh my god.
I don't know why I'm facing such plays.
It's all right. It's all right. You know,
Recording.
it's ladder. You know, ladder can sometimes you're blessed by the matchmaking gods of Clash Mini, and that's just it's just lovely to see here. Lovely to see.
All right.
Okay, wow.
What is my enemy
I
doing?
think this guy is really is maybe onto something. You know, he's onto something.
I think he has some ideas.
Wow, my God. All right, well, I mean,
Interesting placements from him.
all right. So still going for Iwa's first lane here. Honestly, he might be onto something. You know, might be onto something.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh my God. All right, here. So I mean, world champion. So you're telling me, you told me that the matchup is much better than before.
Yeah,
How so? Before the world champions rework, why was the matchup so difficult before the bounce changes?
because the invincibility and the clash.
Okay. Yeah, so it would just.
The invincibility always, when the Archer Queen was going into the invincibility, the Royal Champion was too, and it just didn't get any damage.
Okay.
Alright, so he
Understandable.
has some
Understandable.
weird plans.
Yeah, definitely not the brightest of Clash Mini players. All right. My God, we're gonna. All right, let's. Hopefully, you face someone that's actually playing Clash Mini as a normal person.
Alright,
Crossing fingers
hopefully.
here. Crossing fingers.
Yeah.
All right, Monk.
Alright.
Monk matchup. Care to comment? Like, what are your ideas when facing a Monk as an Archer Queen player?
That really depends on what he plays. I can't really say anything now because I don't know what he plays, but I always want to go with my Giant Skeleton. But if my Giant Skeleton gets the silence ability from the Punk, it's very bad.
Okay. Wow.
He's level 13, so that's not really what I wanted.
My God. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Still gonna be interesting match. Because
in this matchup I want MP like Mini P.E.K.K.A.
Mini P.E.K.K.A.
Because the damage
dissipate.
shielding I can dissipate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you're still gonna go for a Gizmo round number 2. When I watched like Ilya play, he was always waiting for round number 2. He wasn't playing a Gizmo intentionally to wait to adapt to what his enemy did. What are your thoughts on that? Are you more of a whenever I have the Gizmo in hand, like if I can place a Gizmo, I will?
Yeah, because I'm saving the round, you know.
Okay.
That's why I always play the Gizmo if I can, and I always want to go with the Gizmo round 2.
Okay.
With this deck, I can just cycle and just get 2 stars in the second game. And yeah, if I get King Tower, I'm trying to get it in the third game, and just make 2 minis 2-star.
Okay.
And I'm not waiting.
Okay. Yeah, talking about the King Tower here, 20. So the King Tower got a 6 HP nerf. Gizmo's also got nerfed.
It was needed.
Are you still thinking that the King Tower is definitely gonna be the S tier Gizmo for this meta?
Yeah, sadly.
Okay.
It can just destroy the sauna. Like, the sauna is not a Gizmo if there is King Tower. It just doesn't make sense because it just dies before the sauna pops up.
Yeah.
And yeah. So it definitely was needed, and it needs more nerf.
Okay. So you're not for me at least as a player myself, having a Gizmo that hard counters without a doubt every Gizmo. It's kind of I don't think that's the way to go, because it's just reducing you're restraining the players that are just forced to play King Tower if they want to have a chance of winning. So yeah, it's a difficult Gizmo to touch, as it's 4 stars. Right? I'm putting you on the spot at the moment, but would you have any bounce change ideas for the King Tower?
Maybe just let him hit by stun or slow with the ice wizard or something.
So remove the
Or
immunity.
just like stun from the wave master. Because it's not really countable, except you just doing all clash in one lane and killing it before it does all the work. But it definitely needs a big rework because it just destroys every gizmo and yeah.
Okay. How about you go
And
into...
makes
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
and makes some gizmos unusable, like the sounder. You can't use it. It can't get the ability, and yeah.
All right. How about you go into another game here, and let's see what happens here. Music Man.
Hopefully, we got a good enemy.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So you know this guy? Have you already faced him?
No, never.
All right.
No, in my life, no.
All right, all right. So here, Archer Queen going for the Fisherman on the rest tile.
Yep. For the safe round one.
Okay. So because here okay, so he's going for guard level 2 here. Gizmo first round might make things a bit more difficult for you. My question was for you: are you? What do you say to the people that are like playing Fisherman round number 1 isn't really great because you're kind of abandoning the surprise factor for the Fisherman?
Yeah, like in this game, I knew it because there was the revive tile. So, oh wait, he won this.
All right, rolling to.
But I still hate the overtime. I still hate the overtime because it's just randomly.
It is
doing something.
I actually like a few weeks ago, I only realized that they decided the draws based off of who would kill the enemy first.
Oh, not a good idea.
Yeah. So you did. So I thought it was also random, but it turns out the one who gets the kill first gets the round. Yeah.
Yep.
So here going for Pancaker Archer Queen once again.
Yeah, the play I love. Play I just love.
It is really a brand new play for me, at least, that I've discovered, as I said, with the enemy number 1 cup. But now that you've like explained it, it really just makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, always when I played that, I tried just some things, and I tried this pancake method, and I just loved it because the Archer Queen just shredded everything, and I was just in love with seeing that, and yeah, so I very enjoyed it, and showed it in the enemy number 1 cup too.
True. So was it the first?
Which I got placed in.
Yeah, very nice. Congratulations to you. Was it so this Pancaker strategy? Did you you tested it on ladder, and was it like the first time you played it competitively on the enemy number 1 cup?
Yep.
Okay, so it was a little trick.
I had it like someday. I figured out some days before the enemy 1 cup, and I always had a Pancaker, and there was no King Tower from the enemy side. I always did the play, and yeah.
All right. Archer Queen here gonna have a lot of stuff to deal with, a lot of skeletons. All right.
Yeah, I don't like this witch. All
right. So here trying to take care of the witch and all the skeletons. Yeah, are you going to go giant skeletons? Blast ready, you are. Now, do you want to okay, so you can't upgrade a Fisherman level 1. Is that something you would have wanted to do?
Oh, no. I misplaced, so my Pancaker doesn't give the both. But I knew he's going to place the witch.
Wow.
So obviously.
Wow, okay. So he played the witch before that, and so you kind of predicted that he would switch lanes, and yeah, that was very, very well played. Just to recognize that that Music Man is doing the same, is placing his gizmos on the same side, on the same tiles when he's going on the left or on the right. So definitely shown us that you're you can identify the strategy that your opponent is using to your advantage. So that's
Yeah.
very nice to see. So right now, would you want to go for a fisherman level 1 or not?
I'm not sure, but I
No.
wanted to go for it, but
Okay.
sadly I didn't get it.
Going for a musketeer level
So,
2. Uh,
oh, like
Talking about like rerolls, thoughts on Clash Mini maybe removing rerolls?
yeah, I don't know what they want to do instead. If they remove the rerolls, so I can't say anything yet because I don't know what they're gonna do with the rerolls. But I actually understand because the rerolls are quite random. Yeah, quite random. And yeah, sometimes you reroll 3 times and don't get the mini you want. And yeah, so it's kind of random.
True. I mean, an idea I think they might have is that you would, as soon as you would remove a gizmo, you would get another gizmo back, just like in Clash Royale. So maybe what would be your? I think it would still you would still have that RNG factor. So
Yeah.
reworking the gizmos quite a difficult task. Quite a difficult task. But what I really like about the Clash Mini team is that they're trying to reduce RNG as much as possible, and for that you got to give them props.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And I like the balance team. I like every one of them. They're
If
very nice.
Yeah, I think I did mention that in when they did the Clash Mini did a video. I did mention in the comment that I really appreciated how transparent they were with the community.
Yeah. They
Just
take so much feedback from the community, and
exactly,
yeah,
and that's something that is I want to
not in
say
every Supercell game.
very rare nowadays. That the
Yeah,
that the
especially in Supercell games.
exactly, and so you gotta when things are bad, we're the first ones to point it out, but we do have to appreciate such changes being implemented for sure.
Yeah. So now I kind of didn't like the play I just did with the training camp,
Yeah.
but I was just in struggle right now, so I had to play something.
Yeah. So
I kind of would go for the sauna and just throw my arch queen.
all right. So you wanted to sacrifice your archer queen. You think it would have been better to do that against a archer queen training camp?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
If he doesn't have Fisher, it's good. But he's playing 2 or 3 Elite Examinis, so I think he has Fisher. Yeah, the mirror is just not. Wow, the mirror was very bad placed by him. My giant skeleton is hitting the mirror, and yeah, it was very very bad placed
Wow.
by him.
So just to give a little bit more explanation on what happened here, your opponent placed the mirror in the back, which meant that both your archer queen and your musketeer didn't focus the mirror, didn't get damage back, and the double giant skeleton nuke cleaned up shop here. So not a great play by your opponent here. So here winning +5 trophies, you're really seeing that the trophy bonuses is really kicking in for you. So how about we do one last match here for today?
All right, yeah. But I didn't like this trophy change. I was so high, grinded every day, past the win traders, and now just the trophy is nothing. And yeah, I didn't really like it.
I totally. I mean, I myself wasn't was this high, but I do understand that after all of this grind, after getting these +1, +2, +3 trophies, I myself, if, 1 week ago, I was like top 500, coming into pushing into like top 300, top 400, top 300, and I saw how challenging it was. And for you, it must have been like, wow, you're really going to do trophy inflation to me, Supercell. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was very hard to push. It was very hard.
true. I mean, I can't even imagine what you must have gone through because tilting.
You don't want to imagine it.
Exactly. I really like. I myself was like, I need to switch, bro. Like just grinding. Like I think on stream, probably the worst feeling for me sometimes would be to just push for an hour and just look at your trophy count. Just got like decreasing like by 3 trophies. You're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, that
That's
happens to me very often. I played like 3 hours non-stop without stopping. I looked at my trophy count. I was -3, and I was just, did I play for nothing? No way. What did I just do?
true,
Why did
true,
I even play?
true. But I mean, we're not gonna complain here being this high on ladder. But it definitely this change, this trophy change was definitely bitter. Definitely a tough change for people that pushed really high a ladder, just like you.
Yeah.
But let's see what they do with it. I do want to mention that I really like the fact that they are always trying to implement new things, testing new things out. Just like this trophy, they did. I think it was there. There was this trophy bonus before inside of Clash
Yeah.
Mini. They removed it. Now they're going back. We'll see. We'll have to see where that takes us. But it definitely for top player for people that are grinding, it definitely just wasn't great. But then again, we have to remember that they're really trying to appeal to new players and making player retention as high as possible, keeping the new players on the game. So it's definitely a step into the right direction when it comes to becoming global as a game, but not for the top
Clash
players.
Me Global. I can't wait.
Crossing fingers, but
Hopefully, hopefully.
but there was I just saw recently on Twitter that they were hiring.
One more game?
Yeah, sure, why not? Why not?
Alright.
I just wanted to mention
Hopefully another
that.
shipment?
No, it's okay, it's okay. What I wanted to say is that what I found really, what gave me a lot of hope was that recently Supercell have announced that they were hiring. Clash Mini said that they were hiring, like for game designs. I don't remember exactly the job titles, but that's clearly a sign of a healthy game.
Yeah.
Hiring new people. So we're definitely crossing fingers for this beautiful game to become global and for for all of this to kind of grow as for all of us to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really hope that Clash Mini Global too.
Me too.
If Clash Mini won't go global, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You're definitely gonna have to think about everything that is going to happen. For you as one of the top, if not the best player in the moment. So, when a game goes global, if you ever get a call by Tribe Gaming, just definitely take it, my guy. Definitely take it.
Always mob, always mob.
But yeah, that's definitely as for me. I know that if the game goes global, things are gonna move really fast, and which is why right now, even though maybe in terms of statistics, in terms of viewership, making content at the moment isn't so rewarding since the community is so small, but it's definitely being able to position ourselves inside of this beta game so that when it hits global, we're instantly gonna get picked up. You as a pro player and me as a content creator, so that's definitely something, just keeping everyone on the grind. as content creators
Yeah.
and as pro players. So yeah. All right, so here going for your opponent here going for mirrored battle healer. Interesting stuff, but you are able to kill one and then kill the other. And that's going to be an easy round number 3 here. Very nice.
Yep. I think this is kind of my matchup in this Neuro, but the only problem I got is his rocket. But he plays it kind of far in the back, so it kind of doesn't go to the back of my Arc Queen. So I kind of like the matchup.
So if you would have been Shadow, would you have placed the rocket maybe second lane behind like a Mega Knight?
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
so that rocket.
Because the rocket need pop off earlier than HP was invincible.
Okay.
So.
All right. Let's see if that fisherman gets the miner here. And he isn't going to switch placements. Miner level 3. You just have to be very careful as those battle healers stack up. But they're not. You're going to be able to kill one. Rocket going to be cleaning up shop. And that's going to be round number 4. A beautiful victory. Thank you so much, Weaky, for coming on to the channel.
No problem.
Beautiful games. Definitely a very unusual start when it came to pushing on ladder. But I just want to say again, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for me being here.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and all the best for your future here inside of Clash Mini. And
all the best for your YouTube future.
Yeah, thank you.
And can give it back.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in another video. Later.
Leave a like and subscribe.